how to make the perfect macaroni and cheese. Be sure to watch this video all the way through to get the recipe. Today I will be making homemade macaroni and cheese, and so I'm going to use a stick of butter to melt in a pan, and I'm using heavy whipping cream, only 1 quart. You need 1 quart of this, and you will see why. Make sure you get all of that inside of the pot with the butter, and then we're going to mix it up. Now I'm adding my sharp cheddar cheese. I'm starting off with that. It's going to be 3 other seasonings, which is Colby Jack and pepper jack. And I also season with paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, Creole seasoning, and cayenne pepper. We're going to make sure that it looks like gum. If it ain't looking like gum, I don't know what kind of macaroni and cheese you're making, but baby, it's not going to be cheesy if you're trying to have cheesy macaroni and cheese, okay? So I'm going to paste my noodles. I had drained it, and that's how I was looking in the drainer. So I got that taken care of. I also put some butter on it, too, to make sure that it has some moisture. So now I'm pouring my sauce on the macaroni and cheese. All right. And we're going to make sure that we get all of that sauce up out of that pan. One thing I've learned from my mom, when she was out, she used to cook. My mother loved making meals from scratch. And when she would make her cakes or macaroni and cheese, my mother would scrape the pan or bowl until there was no more liquid in sight. Okay? So that's something I learned from her. So anyway, I'm cutting that owl off, and I'm going to go ahead and start stirring up the macaroni with the cheese. We want to make sure that every piece of noodle has cheese on it, okay? Once again, every piece has cheese on it because we're trying to have cheesy mac and cheese. If it ain't gum, it ain't what? It's not going to be cheesy. All right, so I'm going to mix that up until I see every part mixed up in there. Well, I'm going to say stir. I'm going to stir it up until every part is mixed up in there. Look at all that cheese. It's just so cheesy. Do y'all think it's going to be overly cheesy? Well, stay to the end of the video to see how it comes out. But now that I got it mixed up the way I want it, well, I think it's a little bit more because I see some more noodles. We ain't trying to have no dry noodles. Not in Latoya's kitchen. Today's in Latoya's kitchen. We're making sure we have no dry noodles. Every noodle is going to be covered with cheese. Okay, so now I am going to top it with the remaining cheese I have. So we're going to do some Colby Jack. We're going to put that across at the top. We're going to make sure that we do the same thing, making sure that it's out. Well, that's all I had of that. So next, we're going to be going in with the pepper jack. So I'm going in with the cheese that I have, the less of in the packages. But I'm going to make sure that I get it spread out as much as I can. And that's gone. Finally, but not least, that sharp cheddar cheese. We're going to cover it with mountains of it. No, we're going to cover that. We're going to cover it. We're going to make sure that we get every corner. Because remember, we want that little crisp, at the top. Because we baking this. This is going to be baked macaroni and cheese. All right. Now it's ready to go inside of the oven. And I have my oven on, I think it's 450. No, I'm sorry, not 410 degrees. And this is what it's looking like. Oh, yes. I put some parsley on the top. All right.